Question. The member from Windsor West.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, last week's failed launch of the grade 10 literacy test online cost nearly 200,000 students an entire school day and months of hard work and preparation. Well, experts say that an online attack, and this is important, experts say that an online attack came as no surprise. This Liberal government was caught blindsided with their rushed rollout of online testing. Now it's back to the drawing board for a Liberal government that continues to let Ontario students down. While the loss of confidence in our education system is immeasurable, how much will the latest IT blunder cost Ontario taxpayers?
Thank you. Premier.
Minister of Education.
Education.
Thank you, Speaker, and I want to thank the member opposite for the question. Mr. Speaker, of course, we were very disappointed to learn that the students who had prepared for their online literacy tests were not able to do so, Mr. Speaker. This was a pilot that was set up by EQAO after many months of testing and building the system, Mr. Speaker. And, only to learn that through a deliberate, malicious and sustained attack from entities that were around the world, Mr. Speaker, on this system, that our students here in grade 10 were not able to complete their online literacy tests. Mr. Speaker, this is absolutely outrageous, and our EQAO officials are looking at what specifically has occurred and doing their due diligence on that, Mr. Speaker, and will come forward to make that information available once it is, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. Again to the Premier. While the Premier speaks of cyber attacks as if they are science fiction, the reality is her government should have foreseen this type of scenario. Instead, they were left scrambling last Thursday as students and education workers stared at blank computer screens for hours. For nearly 16,000 students that were—
Stop. Well, I'm not particularly happy with all of that bluster. The other people on the other side that are looking for me to stop one side or the other, look in the mirror. Finish your question, please.
For the nearly 16,000 students that were able to complete the test in places like Sudbury and Lambton, Kent, they don't know whether their passing grades will count or if their efforts were wasted. Again, how much will the failed literacy test launch cost Ontario taxpayers? I'm not asking how disappointed the Minister of Education is. I want to know how much has it cost Ontario taxpayers?
Mr. Speaker, I know that the team at EQAO, they worked all weekend long to figure out what the source of the issue was. It's actually very consistent with issues that occurred last week at Twitter and Netflix, Mr. Speaker. These types of global attacks are very unpredictable. I also know, Mr. Speaker, that the EQAO folks are doing their due diligence to make sure they discover the source of the issue and to make sure that we're prepared in the spring to execute both an online as well as a paper-based literacy test. Mr. Speaker, we know that our students prepared very hard for this test, and that is why I have expressed my disappointment in the fact that they were not able to complete the test. We will ensure that no student is treated in any manner that puts them at jeopardy in terms of the opportunity to